Fuck what the crackers talking, we frontlining. Way before the quarantine, we see you punks hiding. See us and y'all swerve like you drunk driving. We just want to debate, we don't want violence. Fuck what the crackers talking, we frontlining. Way before the quarantine, we see you punks hiding. See us and y'all swerve like you drunk driving. We just want to debate, we don't want violence. Way before the quarantine, y'all was in the house. We was outside teaching, deacon, bring it out. Law, statutes, and commandments, that's what we about. They disrespect the chief up on the keys, trying to leash the y'all ain't just hating and jealous. My name ain't ringing favelas. I came up banging with killers, orangutans and gorillas.
O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee.
He said, we kill the prophets. We stone those that are sent unto us. I mean, we see the type of lifestyle we lead. Go ahead.
How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathered her chickens.
See, and the Most High God said Christ and the prophets to gather them under a wing like a chicken gathers her chicks. But will we do that? Go ahead.
Under her wings, and ye would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me here henceforth, till ye shall say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord.
See, and that's the issue, man. You know what I'm saying? Now our houses are left desolate. Hey, my brother don't live in Samaria. I'm nowhere near the Sea of Galilee. Hey, last time I checked, these brothers live in Hemet. We all live in the IE or LA. We don't live nowhere near our allotment. Why? Because we would not listen to the Most High God. We would stone the prophets. We would kill them. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather listen to. We go get into it. We go listen to it. And then you give me Acts 7 and 51. You first. Give me in the KJV first. 30 starting 8.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 8.
What?
Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
See, so Isaiah's about to write some things that because the time's about to come. Go ahead.
9. That this is a rebellious people.
And what type of people are we? We're rebellious people. We're hardheads. Go ahead.
Lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Hey, what did Christ say? He tried to gather us under his wing. We're a lying people. We won't hear the word of the Lord. Y'all probably driving by, walking by, listening with an earshot like, yeah, those dudes are crazy. They over there got Jesus with devil horns. The one talking got his head covered with something on his head. He out there dressed funny. You see the type of, and that's the type of mentality we so-called blacks and Hispanics got. Go ahead, King. Hey, when I get old though, I'm gonna hit. They gonna go to church. They ain't even gonna try to read the Bible. They gonna try to hit the church. Go ahead.
And which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Yeah, what do they say to seers? Hey, don't see those things. What's up, Cadet? Go ahead.
Once again, Noah building that giant boat in the mountain, and they were laughing at him. So we're in good hands.
You see,
Yeah.
Their salvation was right in front of their face. They didn't even see it.
Come. Hey, that's the problem. Sometimes they looking at us like we crazy, but salvation. Hey, but as soon as that first raindrop hit, they was like, "Oh, this dude wasn't playing." They was like, "Out raindrop." Oh no, we gotta go. Somebody find Noah. Somebody find Noah. Hey, but in that day, they not gonna find the prophets, man. They gonna look for us, and we will not be found. Go ahead.
Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Hey, we want you to talk to us like Creflo pennies. We want like TD Snakes, like lying ass Joel Osteen that locked the door on you in an emergency. That's what you want to hear. Or you rather hear Pastor touch a child, and then when he touches your child, they move him to a different parish. That's what you rather hear. Or you rather hear Brother Polite, brothers like that want to touch on your on your daughters. You know what I'm saying? You rather hear everybody but the prophets of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Going to
John 14.
11. Get ye out of the way. Turn aside out of the path.
Hey, y'all look at the way these people look at us as they walk by. Hey, looks could kill. They trying to like get up the block, man. This ain't for us. The white dude that was listening to you and was interested, it's for him. That's what they wanted to be for. You know what I'm saying? If Daddy Esau can't go, hey, goddamn it, 2/3 of Israel can't go, bro. Go ahead.
Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
It says to cause the great one to stop from in front of us. Go ahead.
Or 12. Wherefore thus says the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach.
Hey, see? Because you trust in this Christianity, this Catholicism, this Kemetic science, this Moorish science of Harlem, West 33rd Street. I don't know. I seen some signs, bro. My bad. You know what I'm saying? You trust in them. You would rather trust in them than to trust in the word of the Lord. That's gonna be your downfall. Polite. Go ahead.
13 from the top again. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
And your destruction's gonna come suddenly. Right. Polite. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Polite. I'm saying because look, like Officer Shalimar brought up. Hey, he clear as day. Me too. Remember that man shooting up the Bible. It's not who you're following apparently, because that's not his name. Hey, somebody give me Proverbs 28:9 real fast. Let's see if Christ is here, because he a bald head. First of all, you're not supposed to shave your head. Torah says that. Who got that? Hey, bad, it's even better. Go ahead. 28 is verse 4.
This is Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 9.
Good.
God detests the prayers of a person who ignores the law.
Hey, he detests. He hates. He's disgusted by the prayers of those that do not keep the law. That's the scripture saying that. That's not my vain opinion. You know what I'm saying? You got another one? Give me another one. I need a couple. Go ahead.
This is John chapter 9 and verse 31. We know that God does not listen to sinners.
And we know what?
We know that God doesn't listen to sinners.
So all this madness when it says the sinner's prayer at the Christian church, the sinner's prayer, bro. But God ain't listening to that prayer apparently. Go ahead. Is that on that? Go ahead.
But he is ready to hear those who worship him and do his will.
Hey, and he's ready to listen to those that keep the law, that keep his laws. There's no other way around it. The Bible tells you to keep the law in the New Testament. We go back to the lesson now. Go ahead.
14. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel.
And he's gonna break you. Like when the potter's vessel gets smashed. You know what I'm saying? That's why your life falls apart the way it does. Suddenly and all abruptly. You blacks and Hispanics need to be chastised sometimes. You need to listen to what God is telling you. He's telling you to come back to these commandments and to believe in who the world calls Jesus Christ. Not this goddamn devil you see right here. Right?
He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it.
So your iniquity won't be found, Lord willing. Go ahead.
A shred to take fire from the hearth, or to take water with all out of the pit.
So that when you get your chastisement, switch out with Natasha fast. So when you get your chastisement, you won't find a loophole to get up out of it. Most High gonna destroy you.
That's right.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 8 in the NLT. Now go and write down these words. Write them in a book. They will stand until the end of time as a witness that these people are stubborn rebels.
So these people are stubborn rebels. You blacks and Hispanics live your life like you ain't got no tomorrow. And when we tell you that tomorrow's coming and tomorrow's probably coming with a missile, y'all don't want to hear it. Go ahead.
That's right.
Who refuse to pay attention to the Lord's instructions.
And what y'all do, y'all don't want to listen to the law. Y'all say the Old Testament, that's the Old Testament. That's Moses' law. That's done away with. Go ahead.
They tell the seers, stop seeing visions.
Hey, they tell our seers to stop seeing those visions. Go ahead.
They tell the prophets, don't tell us what is right.
Hey, what do? They don't want to hear Yahweh Shai. They want to hear Jesus. That's what they want to hear. Go ahead.
Tell us nice things.
Do what?
Tell us nice things.
I'm starting to see why they don't like me, bro. I'm starting to see that. Okay, go ahead.
Tell us lies.
I'm really starting to see why they don't like me. Go ahead.
Forget all this gloom. Get off your narrow path.
Hey, so forget the gloom. Forget all that end of the world shit y'all talking. All that apocalyptic missile dropping talk. Don't talk about that. Go ahead.
So like I said, get off your narrow path. Get off your, the straight.
Oh yeah, get off the. Hey, don't be righteous. Hey, you know what's crazy? It's crazy that it says that. Because how many times have you been told, hey, but you're taking that Bible stuff a little too serious? But when we were in the world, why don't you go to church? Hey, I can invite you. The pastor used to be like you. The nigga still just like I was then, I guess. Go ahead.
Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel.
Hey, but they said stop preaching the Most High. They tell us that they want to hear a God that loves everyone, not a God that's selective and only loves a set group of people.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is the reply of the Holy One of Israel.
Now here's what the Most High gonna tell you, so-called blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
Because you despise what I tell you.
Because you really hate what God tells you, man. Go ahead.
And trust instead in oppression and lies.
Instead, you trust in the oppression and lies that we've been living under for 500 years plus. Go ahead.
Calamity will come upon you suddenly.
Hey, destruction is going to come upon you suddenly. Even when you trusted in the oppression that was in Egypt. Polite. Go ahead.
Like a bulging wall that bursts and falls.
Hey, it's going to fall on you all of a sudden. Just like with something that's structural damage that's not about to get fixed, all that's going to happen is the building will collapse on you. Right. Your life going to collapse on you. 1 second, cadet. Go ahead.
In an instant, it will collapse and come crashing down.
Hey, in an instant, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna all come crashing down. Go ahead.
You will be smashed like a piece of pottery.
Damn.
Shattered so completely that there won't be a piece big enough to carry coals from a fireplace or a little water from a well.
Hey, see how it's gonna say nothing. It's gonna be basically left. You're gonna be left unrecognizable. You're gonna be left unrecognizable. You see, and that's why Christ. So that's why the Apostle Paul said that any man in Christ is a new creation.
That's right.
Because we all had to go through some sort of destruction, despair to get us here. Those are just facts. If any man in the truth tells you that, he probably grew up in the truth, man. His parents raised him in this thing. Go, what's up? Is that on that?
Yeah, that was it.
What you got? You got a precept?
Yeah, and I also have an action, a reaction, and action again.
Good.
It's on Proverbs 1. Proverbs chapter 1, verses 22 to 30.
I'll bring it up. I'll try that. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 1, verses 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
He said, how long are you gonna love simplicity? How long are you gonna enjoy this type of oppression? Go ahead.
And the scorners. Oh, the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
See, so it says that we hate knowledge. Right. Hey, bro, not even gonna lie. That is coming to talk to us. I was like, oh, get your Psalms 10 ready, guys. Who got that lamentation right this time? But alas, Cap's dreams are dashed. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Hey, see, and what is he gonna do? Hey, the Most High God said if we hate simplicity, if we come back to these laws, He'll put His words in our mouth.
Hey, that's right.
He gonna speak through us.
Right.
Go ahead.
Because I have called and ye refuse.
Hey, but because he called and you refused. Hey, 2/3 of these blacks and Hispanics gonna drive by and act like either we don't exist or as if well, we're crazy. Good?
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
You see how the simplicity that we love? This is the type of lifestyle we enjoy, man. We want to get gunned down in the streets.
Right.
We want to die at age 17 from a drive-by.
Right.
Or because the police mistook our cell phone for a gun.
Right.
These are the type of lifestyle we live because we trust in our oppression. I'm about to tell them about Cornelius because those look like our people. Let me tell you about Cornelius, bro. Go ahead, King.
And another point too is that, like it said right there in Proverbs, fools hate knowledge, man.
Hey, exactly.
They hate these laws.
And what's the beginning of wisdom? The fear of the Lord. What is the fear of the Lord? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
The Most High God didn't send any prophet to teach anything different. I'm not sure what I said that was a no, but all right, we'll go with that. No, is it because your idol is white? Yeah, no. Jesucristo es un negro, no un blanco. Este hombre blanco es un diablo, un puto demonio, un puto demonio. Venga y hablemos de la Biblia. Yo sé hablar en español, yo sé dialogar. Tengo una Biblia en español también, ¿no? Es que el impío corre cuando nadie lo persigue.
Oh, y'all didn't think I knew Proverbs 28 and 1 in Spanish, did y'all? And by heart, too? Oh, shit.
Go ahead, bring out your precept, King.
This is Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord.
Well, damn. So, hey, see how they're quick to justify the wickedness of anybody, man?
Hey, just like the brother when he first walked up, he's like, we found it and we worked the land.
Right.
You're justifying the wickedness that actually happened here.
Hey, to be honest, I don't know if that was an Edomite.
I don't know. I think it's
I think. No, I'm gonna say this. I grew up in an era because he look about my age, might be a little older. How's it going? Hey man, you don't like my picture? Hey, see, that's the type of spirit that they need to be in. Hey, tell your friends about this picture, man. Tell all your friends about this picture. His name is Sezzy B though on the streets. Hey, this is a street nigga. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know gangsters. Sezzy B was a gangster, bro. White Jesus was a gangster. What's up? How old are you? Like 12, 13?
Jesus not guesting.
Jesus what?
God is gonna guest in the back people.
You speak, what language do you speak? Español? Okay. ¿Usted es española?
Sí.
Oh, qué bueno. ¿Por qué ustedes vinieron a mi tierra con este puto demonio a matar a mi gente? ¿Por qué? No. Ahora habla inglés. I know. Hey, hurt your feelings, did you? Hey, and you the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. Hey, somebody give me Psalms 2. Why does the heathen rage? Somebody, hey, I bet. Hey, death to Spain too. Hey, destrucción de España. Bola de putas. Hey, I like this spot. And what y'all feeling about coming back in a couple weeks? We might just be right here. This might be our new LA spot. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 2 from the top.
Go ahead.
Why do the heathen rage?
Because I asked them a question. Can we read it again?
Why do the heathen rage?
Hey, she was heated. She's heated. Go ahead.
And the people imagine a vain thing.
Hey, see, that's terrible. She got mad because I asked her about Sezzy B on the street. I know gangsters. White Jesus was a gangster, man. He murdered people. He raped some women. That's not so gangster, but he murdered some people though. He sold drugs. I'm pretty sure he sold drugs. You know what I mean? He did some gangster shit. He did some gang member shit. You know what I mean? He shot a couple people. You know what I mean? That's Sezzy B. Sezzy B on the street, guys. And apparently his daughter was upset that I got their family portrait out here. What's up? Was he an Edomite? Oh, you Jake? That would have been funny though. Funny, not what I'm looking for though. Somebody get my attention when it's a white person. Let me tell you why. I'll tell y'all when we get to the feast. That's it on that. Yeah. give me a.
What you got?
Okay, give me Acts 7 and 51. 53.
Acts 7.
Yeah, God, I'm almost done, you Natasha. Go ahead.
Acts 7 and 51.
Go ahead.
Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart.
See, you blacks and Hispanics are stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And ears. Ye do always resist the Holy Ghost.
But what y'all do, y'all walk by us. We're trying to baptize you and bring you back to your nationality. But you resist that. Go ahead.
As your fathers did, so do ye.
Hey, just like your forefathers did, so do you.
That's right.
You blacks and Hispanics refuse the word. Y'all much rather not. Oh shit, it's Naruto. Go ahead.
Which of the prophets have not your father prosecuted?
Hey, which one of our prophets? Go ahead, you good. You already in the shot anyways. You might as keep going. You good, brother. You good, brother. Go ahead, you good. It's your little friend that was with you now. You know what I'm saying? Did that dumbass shit. Go ahead.
And they have slain them, which shewed before of the coming of the just one.
Hey, you see? What do? We reject knowledge. We rejected the prophets that told us the just one was about to arrive. And we stay stiff-necked. Man, I hope you get away from Lil Moab. I know anime's dope, but it ain't that goddamn dope. Go ahead.
Of whom ye have been betrayers and murderers, who have received the law by the dispensation of angels, and have not kept it.
See, we kept the law. Hey, we got the law in the most magnificent way. We got it at the hands of angels. The first 10 commandments were given to us by the hand of the Most High Himself.
That's right.
And this how we are acting? Really, man? This is the type of lifestyle we like to lead? Oh, give me Revelation 3 and 9. You got that?
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 3. For I am the Lord thy God, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior.
He said the Most High God, the Holy One of Israel, He is our Savior. Go ahead.
I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Sheba for thee.
See, He gave us all these nations. Shalom, bro. He gave us all these nations to control. Go ahead.
Since thou was precious in my sight.
See, because you blacks and Hispanics, you're precious in the sight of the Most High God. To God, there is nothing more beautiful than you blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
Thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men for thee.
They say we're honorable, and He loved us. Therefore, He's gonna lay some nations down for us.
All right.
Hey, in the words of the homie Big Nuke, rest in peace, he was ready to lay some busters down. Go ahead.
Therefore will I give men for thee, and people for thy life. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east.
And he said, fear not, because He's with us. And He gonna bring us from the east, go ahead.
And gather thee from the west.
And He gonna gather us from the west. He gonna gather us from where we're scattered, go ahead.
I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back.
He said He gonna tell every direction to give us up. And to not hold us back, go ahead.
Bring my sons from far.
He said to bring His sons from far, which still ain't happened. Go ahead.
And my daughters from the ends of the earth.
Because and the daughters from the ends of the earth, we were scattered everywhere, man.
That's right.
The chart you see us holding is just for the Western Hemisphere, man. But do not deceive. We have brothers everywhere. Go ahead.
Even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory.
He said, all of us, who is called by His name? The children of Israel.
That's right.
The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Is that on it?
I have formed him. Yea, I have made him.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High God that's what He has done. Give me Isaiah 16 and 14. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the type of love not only God had for us, but who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He has a said love for us. Go ahead.
Revelations 3, verse 9.
Go ahead.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not.
He said he's going to make those of the chief house of Satan who said they are Jews and are not. Who's been running around calling themselves Jews, but can't link themselves to our ancestors? They can't even link themselves to our land. They just superimpose themselves there. Go ahead.
But do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
He said they're going to come and bow down before us. They're going to worship us before our feet.
That's right.
And to know that I have loved thee.
And to know what?
That I have loved thee.
See, for everybody to know that Christ has loved us. Not only the Father, but his Son has loved us. And only us. Because why would he say those that call themselves Jews and are not? Unless Christ is only coming for a set group of people. Which is you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. The real Jews. Give me Give me Deuteronomy 10:15. What's up, man? What's up?
Do you have an extra book?
Do I have some literature for you? Yeah. Give him a flyer, God. He got some literature with our contact information. Pretty much sums up our information, and you can watch us, catch up with us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good day. Shalom, brother. Shalom. What's give me Isaiah 6, Deuteronomy 10:15. Go ahead. And 14. Go ahead.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 14. Go ahead. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall but bow themselves down.
See, and who's hated more than you so-called blacks and Hispanics? Well, those that hated you, the whole world, are going to come bending knee. Go ahead.
And they shall call their...
You know what I'm saying? And they're going to come to us bending down on knee. They go bend, they go come bow down before you. And we're going to look at Esau, and in their own words, how you like them apples? You know what I'm saying? How you like that? Now you gotta serve us. Give me what you got? Oh, yeah, give me that. All right, Deuteronomy 10:15. Count. Right?
This is Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 15 in the NLT. Yet the Lord chose your ancestors as objects of his love.
He said he chose our ancestors as the objects of his love. That's what God thinks of you. He said you're the object of his love. Good.
And he chose you, their descendants, above all other nations.
And he chose us, his descendants, above all nations. Above everybody else. That's how God feels about you. Look at him. The angels kept her and made her go the other way. She turned about 13 next year. I'm going to stop fucking with one. Go ahead.
As is evident today.
Hey, as it is evident today. Because everybody want to be us. Even though don't nobody want to be us when the cops come. You know what I'm saying? As it is evident today. Is that on that? Huh?
Therefore, change your hearts and stop being stubborn.
Hey, therefore, change your hearts. Stop being stubborn. That's right. Give me Habakkuk 12, verse 5. You got that for me? Oh, no, Deuteronomy 10:15. Come on. Let's see how it's said in the King's English. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 10 and 15.
Go ahead.
Only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers.
He said only the Most High only had a delight in our fathers. Right. You see, he chose us to be the object of his love. Go ahead.
To love them. And he chose their seed after them.
He said to love us. Not only that, to choose their descendants, their seed after them. Go ahead.
Even you above all people.
Even you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American. No, not you. Definitely not you. Even you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
As it is this day.
Hey, ain't a damn thing changed. God still loves us. God always gonna love us. And God loved us before, loves us now, and is gonna love us always.
That's right.
Give me Zechariah 1:15. You gotta. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta understand something. Right? We gotta understand something, man. The Most High not playing with us. He's chastising us right now. He's basically whooping our ass for all the things we did in our land and kept doing even after that. Go ahead.
Book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you.
He said we forgot the exhortation. We forgot the instructions that were given to us. Go ahead.
As unto children. My sons, despise not thou thy chastening of the Lord.
So don't despise it. Don't hate this correction we're going through, man. Because that's all we're dealing with is a correction right now. Go ahead.
Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
And don't fall apart when you're rebuked by him. Because we're being rebuked as we speak. Go ahead.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Because who the Most High loves, he corrects. That's why we deal with the madness we got to deal with. We're late on our bills. It seems like every other bad thing is happening to us blacks and Hispanics. Why? Because we're being chastened, we're being corrected for not keeping his laws. Is that on there? Keep going.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourges every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons.
Hey, and if you endure the correction of the Most High God that he's giving you blacks and Hispanics, not y'all too, blacks and Hispanics, then you will surely be called a son amongst the Most High. That's right. Go ahead. Is that on there? You want?
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Hey, what kind of son are you that the Most High is not going to correct you? He's not going to chasten you. He's not going to whoop your ass for the dumb shit you've been doing. Go ahead.
But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
Hey, but if you don't get chastised or you don't even survive the chastisement, you're a bastard. You ain't a son. You don't belong to us. Swap out with Natasha. Baruch 4:25.
This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from God.
See, so us blacks and Hispanics, we got to suffer patiently the wrath that is upon us. Because that's what we're dealing with, the wrath of the Most High God. Go ahead.
For thine enemy have persecuted thee.
Come on, man, look around. Don't the white man persecute us on a daily basis?
That's right.
We got to dodge the police. The feds go come to our house.
Wake up! They say in God we trust, right?
Hey, but they say in God we trust. But we being destroyed, man. The wrath of God is upon us, blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
Hey, but in a little bit, we're going to see the fall of the white man.
That's right.
We're going to see the destruction of the Arab. We're going to see the fall of the Chinese, the Japanese, the indigenous Africans. Go ahead.
And shall tread upon his neck.
Hey, we're going to put our foot on the neck of that goddamn white man. Chiefly. Go ahead.
My delicate ones have gone rough ways.
Hey, because we went a rough way. That's what we've done. We've been destroyed. Go ahead.
And we're taken away as a flock caught of the enemies.
Hey, we were taken away like a flock caught by his enemies. Now we're in somebody else's land. Now we're dealing with some madness. Go ahead.
Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto God, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
But if we become obedient, we find comfort in this, because the Most High God is gonna deliver us up out this anyways. Go ahead.
For as it was your mind to go astray from God,
see, because you had that thought process to walk away from the Most High. Go ahead.
So being returned, seek him 10 times more.
So when you come back, it's time to go 10 times harder. That's why you see brothers up here with lilies, what you call the Star of David, garments, fringes on our shirts. Out here on a Saturday when we could be kicking it with our family, we out here teaching you guys, bringing the word of the Lord out, because we trying to come back 10 times harder. What's up, Cadet?
Got two scriptures.
Okay, give them to Yawasop. Go ahead.
For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again.
And for the God that brought us these things is going to bring us everlasting joy. Go ahead.
Again with your salvation.
Hey, when he brings it with our salvation. That's it on that. Give me that in Zechariah. Swap out with him.
Zechariah chapter 1 verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen.
See, he's sore displeased. He's mad as hell at these heathens. The so-called white man, the indigenous African, the Arab. Yeah, him right there. He know. He better know, goddamn devil. Hey, somebody give me the hand joining hand for this dude ends up fucks around and finds out that God go kill him with his little white buddy. Man, forget it. He don't want to hear that, Ak. It's cool. It's all good. Keep going.
That are at ease, for I was but a little displeased.
See, he was a little mad with us. But these heathens, what they do, good.
And they helped forward the affliction.
He said they helped bring forward the affliction. They took it like 4 or 5 notches up. The Most High didn't say for y'all to kill us in the middle of the street. He didn't say to rape us, literally. You know what I'm saying? That's not just some metaphor for what he took from my ancestors, from the African American so-called ancestors. Nah. Oh yeah, we can put the He didn't say to do that. They did that on their own. So they forwarded the affliction. Keep going.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, saith the Lord.
See, and so he's going to destroy them and return to the house. He's going to be in that house, man. And he's going to build us back up and make us a nation. Is that on there? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Give me a...
Book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 25.
Go ahead.
But ye have sat at not all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity.
Hey, see, but when you ditch the reproof, when you don't listen to what we gotta say, you ignore the scriptures, and then that destruction falls upon you. The Most High God's gonna laugh at your calamity.
That's right.
He falling out over polite, for example, right now. I know I am. Yeah. Go ahead.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Hey, and right now he's making a great mockery of Brother Polite. You know what I'm saying? Amongst others. Is that on that?
Reason why I shine consistently, I put words together scientifically and create life and energy when I write this biochemistry. Mind so bright that I can get the blind sight when I speak. Let me give you insight up on my life up in these streets. We say we black, we don't know our right identity, cause we was taught and brainwashed by white supremacy, killing each other, but we scared to fight our enemies. We need to remember we brothers and unite to get us free, cause they thrive on our genocide of misery. They tried to make our bloodline a mystery and hide our history, but lies eventually come to light to any eye witnessing, nigga. Revolution.